MLB Network welcomes you inside Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Tonight it's Diamond Dynasty Baseball between the Dominican Republic and the Dominican Republic. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Stepping into the box, Mike Trout, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
Now time granted here at the plate is he'll step out of the box. First pitch on its way. Underway now on the south side as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Hit the other way out toward right field. Musial has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Maury Alfonso. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Maury Alfonso.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Up top, it's 2-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Drilled on the ground to short. Brett has it. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Stepping in, George Brett. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Fouled away. The 2-2. Fouled off. Just getting started here on the south side of this one. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that in. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
The windup and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Right there is Reyes. And the inning begins with a quick out number one. At the plate, Ted Chan, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are two gone now. First pitch coming, here it is. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
Don't expect this pitcher to overthink this right here. You get an ugly swing like that, rinse and repeat.
A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit. He has success with two out, and the bottom of the first stays moving. Here's Steve Pierce now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Now at the plate, Stan Musial looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. hit sharply on the ground. And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit. And that'll extend the inning and give Jose Bautista a chance as well. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And striding in is the third baseman, Jose Bautista. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of this.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. So digging in now, George Brett trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he lays off there 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Trout has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Pierce has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball.
Belted high in the air out to left. Looking up is Williams. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And it's a chance to see Yogi Berra swing the bat here. This is on the ground over to first. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Into the box now, Cal Ripken, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone.
High and deep to center field. Back goes Trout. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit. Ready now, Don Sutton. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. So stepping in, Mike Trout, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Watches a fastball right. There for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Drilled to the right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game. Stepping into the box, Maury Alfonso, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw to second for the force out. Into the box, Yogi Berra set to lead off the home half of the second.
Yogi Berra.
First offering on its way. Grounded to the right. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Ron Guidry. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Now here's a screwball that misses, and that'll even the count at 1-1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Reyes ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in. Digging in for his second at bat, Mike Trout, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
A bouncer to the left side. He's got to hurry. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another chance? Ted Chan, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Taken high and deep to right. Judge going back on it. And he makes a nice catch. Digging in now, George Brett, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. This is on the ground over the first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Steve Pierce. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Chan is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Ted Williams. He singled his last time up.
Left fielder, Ted Williams.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now the 2-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Brett racing back at the track, and this one is gone. A home run. Ready to take his axe again, Steve Pierce. As he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. So striding forward now, Stan Musial. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. At the plate, Jose Bautista looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Rounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Musial stands at first with one out. Slider. Good two-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the screwball there. 2 gone. Now to the plate, George Brett. He flew out in his last at-bat. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this.
And we'll have to leave it there. Striding in, Yogi Berra. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Now he'll step off and rethink this. First delivery to him on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Chan. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Standing in, Cal Ripken. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Hit hard down the line. And no shot there for Bautista. It's a fair ball. He'll get it into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That's by him for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes to Jose Reyes. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Grounded back up the middle. Chan fields it cleanly. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And they're going to get him at home plate here, as he may have been trying to bite off a little bit more than he could chew. First pitch of the at-bat. And there he goes towards second. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back. Standing in, Yogi Berra. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Oh, and he misses it. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Riding in once again, Ron Guidry. A base hit in his first trip.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Throw by Reyes is right there for
Number 27.
now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. From the stretch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Alfonso ranging up the middle, and that's the second out. Digging in, Ted Chan. He's a diamond player who's an elite all-around hitter, excelling in both contact and power. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Hit hard to third. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is Back to the top of the order now, and standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1. The 2-1 home. He's taken high above the zone.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Up with it, Berra. But no chance to recover. Trout is on at first after the strikeout. At the plate, Maury Alfonso. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hard ground ball to third. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Ready once again, George Brett. He was a ground out victim last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now both runners are breaking. In there. Now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Lifted the other way out to left center. Trout has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 4-3 ball game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Your attention, please. Now
So a new pitcher set. Cody Bellinger will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. Hits this one hard the other way, and that is through into left field, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. Ready for another shot now, Steve Pearce. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Smoked on the ground left side, and that'll score the tying run. We're back to even 4 apiece. So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and it's a chance to see Yogi Berra swing the bat here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead
0-1. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Jansen is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm. And the runs in to score on the sacrifice fly as that'll break the tie and make it a 5-4 ball game. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Popped him up. Brett moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ted Williams. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Brett. 1 down. Digging in, Steve Pearce. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And he falls behind now, 2-0. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
And he goes after the 3-0 slider, but missed it. 3-1. And that's low, ball 4. Blake Trinan enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Starting with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation, 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
On deck is Jose Bautista, sent out to straightaway center field. Trout is there, 2 gone. So a runner at first with 2 away. And striding in is the third baseman, Jose Bautista. Sliders in for a strike. And even 1-1 count to Bautista. 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Up around the face.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Bellinger's under it. And that's the 3rd out. Stepping in, Jose Reyes. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Pitch on the way. Hit in the air to center field. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away. Now to the plate. So we're going to see a pinch hitter in this spot, and a very dangerous one at that, as Jason Giambi's getting loose in the Nelson Cruz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. In there, 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. He's set and the pitch. And that one just missed outside.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Cruz, base runner at first with 1 out. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Into the box now, Maury Alfonso. First pitch coming, here it is. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. A ball and a strike. Popped high in the air. Berra waits on it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, George Brett. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hard hit at 3rd. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Settling in now, Cody Bellinger. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Tony Watson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Now at the plate, George Brett. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set, and the 0-1. Bouncer up the middle. Right there is Reyes. Tough throw to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Number 8.
Coming to the plate now, Yogi Berra. No hits to this point. Hit to third. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. So here now is the pitcher, Andrew Miller. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Aaron Judge will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 outs and the bases empty. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Two out, nobody on. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Trout has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Sergio Romo is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Romo.
He's set. Here it comes. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Chopped to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Yogi Berra. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Taken in by Brett. Spin throw. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the 2nd out.
Third baseman, number 8.
Coming to the plate now, Cal Ripken. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it, and that retires the side. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Mike Trout. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1. For the shortstop, Reyes. And there's 1 down now. So striding in, Ted Chan. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Good waist pitch. 1-2. The 1-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. But this is foul. The 1-2. Ripped down the line. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Now at the plate, Ted Williams. Homered earlier. A new pitcher to tell you about now is it'll be the hard-throwing Fernando Rodney that gets the nod here. He's running. A little bouncer. Chan, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Reyes on to Pierce at first, but too late to get them both. Here's Steve Pierce now. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch. Missed with a slider. Tapped down the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. 2 out with a man at first. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Is a ball high and inside.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Full count now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brett has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is leading off the inning. Jose Reyes, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here's the pitch. Chopper, foul. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location. It was obvious.
Mike Schmidt come on to pitch. Hit now. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. Throw over to the bag. Runner's back. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1-1.
Now a move over to first, back in standing. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. To second for one, and that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Yeah, in this last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
1-1 to count. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Turned on down the line, and no shot there for Bautista. It's a fair ball. Running hard, he's digging for second, and he'll make it to second base now with two gone. In now, Maury Alfonso, and now following the two-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. So a new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Lee Smith enters from the pen to start the eighth, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Right fielder.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull the trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Barry Larkin will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of a great slider that time.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Larkin leads off second with nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business. Dennis Eckersley is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. First delivery to him on the way. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Now in the box, Yogi Berra. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Duke Snider will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Grounded back up the middle. Reyes on to Pierce. It's a double play, and the inning. Digging in to try it again, George Brett. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
George Brett.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Fastball to just misses inside. Hit in the air to center field. Trout has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Hit on the ground to third. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Edwin Diaz takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Number 11.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Swinging a ground ball to third. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Striding into the box, Edwin Diaz. He'll start things out against the closer, Edwin Diaz. Matt Kemp will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And that misses 1-1. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Kemp on at first, nobody out. Kemp runs. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. 1-1. Now batting, Ted Chan. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the move is Trout from first. And this one is off the catcher's glove, and that might be a run. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. The runner in scoring position with none out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Brett ranging forward. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to third now with 1 away in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 2-1 to Ted Williams now.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you probably got to sit on that right now.
Fouled away. High in the air down the right field line. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it 7-6 now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Trout is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him...